Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be working on my C5 today, changing spark plugs. So without further ado, let's get to work. All right, here are the parts and tools I have purchased for this project. So of course, we're doing spark plugs. So I purchased 8 spark plugs, NGKs from Amazon. Everything has been purchased from Amazon. So I also purchased the spark plug wires, and the reason for that is I have not replaced the spark plugs on this car for a while. I don't think the previous owner ever did it. I actually tried it a couple of nights ago, tried to pull the wires out. They're kind of stuck. So just to be on the safe side, I purchased these just in case if anything gets ripped or I have to damage. But overall, we're going to inspect everything and possibly replace, since I already bought them. Not too expensive. I spent $40 on these. Of course, the lubricant, we're going to put that around the edge, a little bit over here, around the edges. And I also purchased these heat shields or heat covers. I'm gonna figure out or find out how we can use them, if they're gonna look nice, if they're not gonna give me any problems. You know, I may install them, I may not install them, but I just got them just in case. And also here is the information on the wires, just in case you guys need to order. And this tool right here, as I mentioned earlier, I was trying to pull out 1 or 2 plugs, or cables, I mean, and they were just stuck. I just couldn't. And there is enough room, but not much to for me to yank the plugs out, the wires. So I purchased this tool just to be on the safe side. I don't want to damage anything by just keep pulling cables. I'm gonna try it, test it. I've never used this tool, so hopefully it will be helpful. And of course, my basic toolbox. I do have a spark plug socket over here. This one does have a magnet inside to just grab the plug and pull it out. And some other, you know, I believe I might need these, but I'm not sure. Once we start tackling this work, I will let you guys know. I don't really have anything special, just a standard toolbox. So, all right, we're gonna secure the car. Coming back here. All right, few simple steps to follow for safety. I already have removed the beauty covers. They're very simple to remove. On this side, you kind of have to remove the oil cap right here, but you just kind of yank them out. I will show you guys. They have like 2 or 3 pins in the back. I show you once the job is done how to put them back on. Very simple on each side. Again, for this side, you have to remove this to be able to release it. Always disconnect the battery, which I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side. Even though, I mean, this is, you know, just a spark plug job, but I just want it to be safe. I don't want any accidents, so just always disconnect the battery. And also I have these protectors for the fenders. As I'm working here, I'm leaning on the car. I don't want any scratches, so I have them on both sides. Always a good idea to have them if you don't want any scratches. Make sure you don't wear any, you know, jeans with belts or anything like that. You don't want to damage your fenders. Anyhow, let's get the tools, or actually that one single tool that I purchased. And as I mentioned, I was trying to tackle those wires or pulling those wires out, but they are stuck. I'm not able to pull them out with my fingers, so I figured I'd buy that tool just to be on the safe side so I don't damage anything. Maybe we can use the same wires, maybe I can just replace them, depending on the condition of the wires we have here. Anyhow, let's get the tool and let's get back to work. Quick announcement, guys. Sorry for this interruption. I have lost the clip for replacing the spark plug on the passenger side. I can't find the video. I took multiple videos and I'm editing the whole thing today. Just wanted to remind you guys, sorry for the confusion. The other side that I'm working on is exactly the same as the passenger side. And I also found out, based on my struggles, there is a plastic tool that you can use to release the top portion of the spark plug wire from the coil. You just kind of put it in there, you know, release it, it comes out. I was having a hard time with my fingers. Also wanted to just mention that. Keep watching the video. All right, and the last one on this side. Okay. Clicked. Just want to make sure I am plugging this into the right socket. Clicked. Good. Oh wow. All right, we are on the other side. We're going to continue to do the same thing. Over here, we might have to remove this hose right here, but let's find out what happens. All right, let's get to work. Looks like I'm on a roll here. Cables. There's no room with this. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause this and get to that fucking last one. Alright, so the rest of them, the first three came out. The last one is back there. There is really not much room, so I took obviously the top portion out, but the bottom one, there's no room here, so I'm gonna remove this hose right here. We just put it back in. Maybe I just turn it this way, actually. I don't need to remove it. I'm just gonna turn it this way. I don't want to remove it. Let's just keep trying. These pins are going into my finger, to my arm. These damn pins are sharp. Yeah. Finally. Whew. All four are out. Now we gotta get the spark plugs out. Alright, so I'm gonna take out the spark plug. This one is kind of nice and slow. Okay. Another one. It doesn't look too crazy, but you know, gotta be replaced. No gas or no fuel here, which is good. Just a little burnout for oil, but that's perfect. Let's get a new one. Putting a new one back in. Let's get the next one out. This side is much more drier compared to the rest of them. This was very dry. Stuck. All right. So I have a little bit of visibility here. Okay, again, snug it with your hand. Then we torque it later, or just kind of use the wrench and just a little bit pressure. I keep repeating myself, but it's important. Okay, I'm gonna take out number 3. Number 3 is in that location right there. Number 2 right here, and of course number 1 right there. Sorry about the wires and hoses. It's difficult to see, but obviously once you take the wires out, you know exactly where they are. You can see the tip of the plugs. The last one is right down there, and I think that's going to be a pain to get. It's that one right there. So just wanted to show you guys. Again, I'm putting the camera down here, but you may not have visibility to see what I'm doing. Alrighty. Get a new one. New plugs going back in. One all the way down there. Just so you guys can see. Man, last one is down there. And I need something to be able to open it up here somewhere. There is no room. There's no room. There's hardly any room down there. It's a challenge for sure. Man, that last spark plug kicked my ass. I'm gonna show you guys why, and maybe when you start, I wish I knew, I would have started with that last one because it was just so difficult to get. Maybe I don't have the right tools, but I put something together and managed to get it out. But man, it just, I've replaced many spark plugs on many cars, and this damn thing, the one on the driver's side all the way by the wall, the firewall, the most pain in the ass to get out. So here's what I did. Well, the first thing you kind of have to do, and this is what I did, I removed this vacuum hose from here because it's just impossible to get all the way down there. That's number one. And then I made up, kind of put together all these extensions, literally like 4 extensions, as you can see right here. There is this one piece to be able to get it all the way out here somewhere, and there is this piece, the second one. Then there is this twisty thing that was a pain in the ass to stay in one place, and of course the socket at the bottom. So And you know, I was very careful. I didn't want to push too hard, and but I managed to get it out. But it was very difficult. If you have something better than this piece right here, I don't know what it's called, but maybe that it will stay and turn or move much better, much smoother. That would be really helpful. But anyhow, I managed to get it out, and that's how I did it. And once you're in there, to get that bottom piece spinning, you kind of have to move towards this angle. Again, if you have the right tools, that you can actually go down straight like this and turn it, that's great. But I just couldn't do it with the tools I have. Maybe I don't have the right tools, but just a heads up, man, this last one was a pain to get out for me. If you're starting this job, this project, start from the driver's side. Start from this part. Once you get that thing out and put it back in together, the rest are, compared to this one, piece of cake. I still have to put it back together. I just took the spark plug out. I still have to put it back. This spark plug is actually cleaner than any other spark plug that I took out. This is the old one. Looks pretty nice and clean. Well, cleaner than the other ones. I mean, still looks used and beat up, but man, now let's get a new one and put it back in there. Shit, this is gonna be another challenge. I was just going to do a close-up so you can see what I was talking about. Again, I don't have the right angle at the bottom, so it's spinning halfway and it just keeps stopping, so I'm not happy about that. Just make sure you have the right one. I guess, you know, having the right tool is really helpful. Probably huge help to have the right tool. So that's what I have been doing. I'm putting a brand new plug back there. Let's go back a little bit. So just showing you guys what I had to do with. So I'm gonna close that up, and that's the last spark plug. Actually, I'm gonna snug it in and put the wires back on, and you know, turn the car on, and hopefully nothing explodes and burns or whatever the case is. All right, we'll be right back. All right, I closed all the spark plugs. I torqued them. Now it's time to put the wires back in. Again, they're all lubricated. Also inside as well. All right, let's do this, folks. Brand new wires. The key is that we want to make sure they click in. Yeah. There we go. Clicked in. You want to make sure they click back in. It's like this goddamn wires in the middle. There's always something in the middle. Let's see if I can relocate it. Yeah, clicked. But the key is to
put these to the right place. Okay, clicked in. Last one. This last one is going to be a bit difficult, but let's do it. We already fixed. We did all this work, so we can do this last piece if I can see all the way down there. There we go. Last click. Well, the job is done. Car is on. Make sure you put back the cables on your battery. Obviously, you can't turn the car on. Make sure you put the vacuum hose back on there, the one that I took out to take the damn last spark plug out. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It was challenging, a bit of a challenge with a couple of spark plugs. It's definitely doable as long as you have the right parts. Unfortunately, next time if I do this, I will make sure I have the right parts, especially for the last two, especially the other side, the last plug by the firewall. Anyhow, I hope you like this, these type of work and videos and DIY stuff that you can do, work on your own car and without paying other people to do the work. Save some money. And as far as the cost, spark plugs costed me like around $40 on Amazon, another $40 for cables, and the grease, the lubrication grease, was somewhere around $7 to $8. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I already have tools, but next time I'm going to be more prepared to have better tools to do the work faster, better, not work hard, but you know, work smarter, not harder. Anyhow, I hope you like this video. I hope you can learn something from it and do work on your car. So I'm gonna go for a test drive, but for now I will see you guys on the next video. Please like and share and subscribe if you like these type of videos. It will really help the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel and post more videos. So have a great long weekend, and peace out.